Okay, here come the solutions. All right, so first of all, in this one here, what angle can we find? Well, we know that this is 62, right? Because these are opposite. And then we know this is 62 by Z pattern. This has got to be 62 because they're opposite. Um, so angle C, so C equals 180 minus 62. So C is going to be 118? 180 minus 62. 118 by C pattern. Okay. And, oh, we can find this one here. This is going to be 180 minus 62. This is 118. And that's by C pattern with this. So B equals 118 degrees by X pattern. Okay, so E, G, D, A, F, and H. Those are all just points. We won't worry about those. And you know what I'm going to do here? Actually, this is going to be very quick. So we know this is 62 degrees. Now, if you thought that these two add to 180, they do not add to 180 degrees. I would love for you to pause and figure out why that doesn't work. The answer, these lines aren't parallel. You can't do anything there other than this one angle, and you could say that this is the same as B and this is the same as C, but that's useless. Not parallel. Watch out for that. Those are tricky questions. Okay, let's get back to the normal stuff here. So first, I can see a nice F here. So G equals 141 degrees by F pattern. Okay, and let's see here. Oh, check this out. We've got a Z pattern because these are parallel lines. So D equals 86 degrees by Z pattern. All right, so if D is 86, E equals 86 degrees by X pattern. Okay, and then we can find this angle here is going to be 180 minus 86 equals 94 degrees. That's by C pattern. So that means that F equals 94 degrees by X pattern. The only one that's left is H here. Well, check this out. We know that this is 141 because it's opposite this angle. So that means H equals 180 minus 141. And H equals 180 minus 141 is 39 degrees. And that's going to be by C pattern. Okay, so yeah, if you're finding an angle like this that's not one you're asked for, you don't have to justify it necessarily. I'm just trying to make this as easy as I can. All right, so let's do some here. Let's see what we can find. Well, this angle here is a C pattern with 55. Oh no, we can do better than that. We can find A right off the bat. We can find A right off the bat because it's 55. So A equals 55 by Z pattern. Now I want to add here that there are a lot of ways to do these. There's different orders you can do, different combinations. So don't get frustrated if you don't do it the same way as me. If you get the same answer, you're good to go. So this is 115 because it's opposite. So B equals 180 minus 115. B is 65 degrees, and that was C pattern because those two angles in the C add to 180. Okay, oh, we've got an F. See this big F pattern here? So angle C equals angle B, which is 65. So I'm going to say 65 by F pattern with angle B. Okay, now I'm going to erase this so I can get a better idea of what's going on here. Angle D. Oof. I don't know how to find angle D. So if we found this one, we can find it, but these lines aren't parallel. If we found this one, ooh, there's a trick here. Check this out. Angle A is here. That's the same as this one. So this is 55. Angle C, you know what? Never mind. That's too much. We don't have to do that. If you were able to do this, you're good to go. All right, now for some questions that seem like they're going to be hard, but they're not. The diagram shows 3 sections of a steam pipe. The top pipe and bottom pipe are parallel. That's important, right? Them being parallel really matters because then it allows us to do some stuff. So let's put big arrows here. Parallel, parallel. I've got an eraser here. I don't know why. Weird. All right. What is the angle between sections BC and CD? So this is BC, and this is CD. So they're asking for this angle here. Okay? So I'm hoping you can see it, or that you saw it when you tried it, but check this out. We've got a C pattern here. So we will call that angle, let's just call it X. We always use X, so why not? Now the question is, are X and 47 the same, or do they add to 180? They add to 180. So X is 180 minus 47. X equals 180 minus 47, 133 degrees, and that is by C pattern. Allison is building a section of fence to make sure the boards are parallel. She measures the angles indicated. Are they parallel? So we want to know, are these boards parallel? Well, if they are, and this is kind of a cool thing, if they are, what do those two angles add up to? 180 by C pattern. So if they're parallel, this should equal 180. 134 plus, oh sorry, that's not what it was. 145 plus 34, 100, oh, are they parallel? Are they perfectly parallel? They're not. They are close, but no. Very, very, very close. And frankly, that's probably good enough. Unless the fence is, I don't know, maybe she's in a fence competition, then it might not be good enough. But they're not parallel. All right. An ironing board is designed so the steam is always parallel to the floor. So what that means is they want this line to be parallel to this line. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. Oh, they already have it. They have them right here. So they're parallel. The two triangles are isosceles. An isosceles triangle, remember, has two sides that are the same, which means these two angles are the same. So the two triangles are isosceles. So this is the same as this, and this is the same as this, which means this angle is the same as this, and that angle is the same as that. Determine all the angles in triangle ECD. Okay, so that's easy enough. Let's start with angle E. So angle E equals 88 degrees by X pattern. Okay, it's good enough, right? You don't need the angle sign, but I put it, so why not? And now we need to find these two angles. Well, that's tricky, unless you remember that all the angles in a triangle add up to 180. So let's do 180 minus 88. If we do 180 minus 88, we get 92 degrees. This is for both other angles combined. Now what if we just wanted to find one of them? Well, angle C would be half of that, 46 degrees by isosceles. And angle D would also equal 46 degrees by isosceles. Now to make sure we're correct, let's add them up. 88 plus 46 plus 46, 180. Good to go. Last one. Come up with a real-life situation of your own that uses parallel lines and geometry of angles. Create a problem that can be solved by a partner. Make sure to include a diagram. If you didn't do this, that's okay. You could do it with a parent or a sibling or something. And if you did make one, take a picture of it and post it in the classroom or email it to me. I would love to see it. Okay, folks. That is about it for now. This is day 1 of the unit. And this unit is like 6 or 7 lessons, so it'll take us a couple of weeks. And then I hope to do a little bit of the measurement stuff at the end. So this is geometry. The measurement is kind of like surface area, perimeter, that sort of thing. So I do want to get to that, but if we don't, it's not the end of the world. Okay, please ask questions if you have them. I would love to come on and do a Google Meet with you if you need some help. All right, feel free to get in touch. Good luck, folks.